Okay, we've just done a very quick overview of the mobile phone system. Now we're going to have a look at the television system. Now, for television, unlike just the mobile phone, we're sending not just an audio signal, but we also need to send a video signal or a visual signal. The audio is captured by the microphone, and video is captured by a camera. Now, in our modern setting, cameras use charged couple devices for the majority of the ways that they would capture image. So it's the same as way that your mobile phone captures a photograph or a digital camera captures photographs. It's just simply the mechanism by which modern phones and modern cameras actually capture video. I'm not going into how a charged couple display actually works. I'm just going to mention it. If you would like to know more about it, you can do some research. To do this, we're going to have a look at this sheet, which is on the website. So I'd like you to download it or copy it into your books. And we'll just go very, very rapidly and very quickly go through it, because most of this system, since we've done it with the mobile phone, is quite well known to us now. So let's have a look at, firstly, the audio. The audio starts up here, once again, with our voice, and will end down here as us hearing from the speaker of our television. So this system goes through this way here. It's a very similar system to the mobile phone, excepting that it's a simplex system. Now, you might have heard that I said the last one was a duplex system. That was where we have a two-way signal. Here, we do not respond through our TVs back to the broadcaster. So it's only a one-way directional signal. So let's go through our transforms. We have over here sound. Sound, as we know, is a kinetic wave. And this here is a diagrammatic way of looking at the electrical signal. Now, the electrical signal that is formed, that we can broadcast, is formed by the microphone. So the microphone here is the cause of this transformation. And I'm not going to explain how that works. If you need to work that out, just have a look at the last video again on the mobile phone. This electrical signal is then created into an electromagnetic wave. And this electromagnetic wave this time is simply a radio wave. It's a high-end radio wave. It's got a high frequency for a radio wave, but it's not as high a frequency as the mobile phone radio waves because it doesn't have to carry as much data. This EM system signal is then broadcast in all directions to be received as your aerial over here. This aerial is a metal conductor, and I'll just do it very simply here as a single vertical conductor, when a radio wave acts on the electrons in, get a little colour, inside, there's an electron in one of the metal struts of the aerial. As the radio wave passes, this electron is made to move up and down. It basically surfs the wave. And this moving up and down creates an electrical signal. And this electrical signal then is transferred through the aerial cable into the back of the television. And the television has a way of amplifying this very minute signal, which is a copy of the audio signal that was broadcast, and then by the speaker reverses the process into sound. So looking simply once again to the sound system that is done, we have voice into electrical signal, that's sound into electrical signal via the microphone. Then the electrical signal is used to create a radio wave. This is done by creating, this electrical signal moves the electrons up and down in the broadcast tower, and that movement up and down generates a radio signal, which is a signal which looks similar to that. This radio signal is then broadcast to your aerial. The aerial has electrons in it. It's a metal it's a metal structure, and electrons are free to move up and down. And as the electrons move up and down, it creates an electrical signal which looks like that, which is then it's transferred through a cable, your aerial cable, into your television. The television has an amplifier which takes this very small signal, makes it larger, and is then able to put it into a speaker, which it then moves the cone of the speaker and creates the sound, which is broadcast out. Okay, so that's the audio part. Also being broadcast is on this system is a video signal. All that is happening is this video signal is also superimposed upon another wave over here. So this over here is done with a charged coupled device in the camera. This charged coupled device also creates an electrical signal. Sorry, let's just get that to work. There, and this electrical signal is also placed here into this mix. This electrical signal is then put together as a radio wave. Once again, broadcast, received, brought over here. This has a radio, an audio, and a visual signal here superimposed upon each other, and then it comes into the TV. The TV can then separate the two into two separate sections, and we get video. The frequencies of the two are different, so therefore the ability of your TV is able to separate the two into two different pictures. And this electrical signal enables the pixels of your TV screen to display the correct video. Because the signal is so weak over here, these two signals, when they're superimposed or superpositioned upon each other, there is a little secret that, not a secret, but a little mechanism that enables the signal to go from the radio to your antenna without losing a lot of the data and a lot of the strength. And the way that's done is that we have a carrier wave. Now, a carrier wave is a long wave. I'll just get rid of all that. So we have a carrier wave. So here, this produces a carrier wave. The carrier wave has a specific frequency, and this frequency is the frequency of the television broadcaster, like it would be channel 7 or channel 10, that is tuned to your television. And this carrier wave has on it the signal over here placed in it. So we don't broadcast the small electrical signals wave, that one there. We don't just create this into a radio wave and then broadcast it. We attach this to an even more longer radio wave. This enables the signal to be piggybacked from the broadcast tower to our aerial. When it gets to our aerial, the signal is then decoded by your TV. It removes the carrier wave and leaves only the actual signal. This mechanism enables the two signals to come to our television with greater clarity and greater strength. So we simply have two systems. We have an audio and we have a visual system. The same processes that are used in the mobile phone system are generally used here, but once again, this is only a simplex system, a one-way system. We don't have to worry about a reverse here. Okay, so don't forget, while you are going to download this here, or you're taking your notes, The boxes, the flow chart here, are simply, don't just write what changes to what, but also what mechanism is used to change or transfer or transform the energy. It being a microphone or a camera. Here, this is just general electronics, which we won't go into. And over here we'll say amplifier, and you can just go to a speaker, and this one here would be the pixels or the LCD, LED displays. There are positions around here to write extra notes so that you get a bit of a more deeper understanding of this system. Thank you.